There are so many abilities in Blade Ball, and if you want to know which abilities are the best and how to use them, good news, because in this video, I go over every single ability in the game and rate them on a tier list. This video is part 2 of the how to use every ability series, so if you haven't seen the first video, you can watch it after this. Link will be in the description. So we left off at the pull ability from last video, so we're gonna start from there and go all the way down to Quantum Arena. I'm also going to include invisibility and dribble because I forgot to include those in the first video. So we're gonna start with invisibility, and I'm gonna go to a public lobby to explain this ability. Alright, so basically how invisibility works, it's really simple. When you press Q, you go invisible. Wow, who would have thought? And you go invisible for 15 seconds, and within those 15 seconds, nobody can kill you. Huh? So yeah, you can go invisible like that, and then the ball will be redirected to someone if it's targeting you. Also, another tip, in standoff, which is like right now, 1v1, invisibility doesn't work. Yeah, now I have to do this 1v1 with this guy. And while I 1v1, I can explain something called invisibility insta-kill. So if you go invisible right after the person hits you, you can insta-kill them, just like that. Another tip is that if there's more than 2 people in the game left and everyone goes invisible but you're going to have to hit the ball to yourself. So in this situation, what you want to do is don't panic and hit the ball to yourself like 1, 2, 1, 2 and keep moving. So if I were to rate invisibility, I'd probably put this in S tier just because so many people use it in ranked, and I believe the ability itself lasts longer than infinity. So the other ability I forgot to use in part 1 is dribble. So basically what dribble is you have 3 dribble shots, and every time you dribble, you basically fake hit the ball. So like, I'm gonna show you, like, fake hit. It doesn't actually connect with your opponent. It's like a fake to them, like a fake boom. So the reason why dribble is so good, every time you fake hit, they're probably like 99% of the time gonna parry by accident. And right after they parry, you just boom, you just kill them. And do it again, fake hit, and then boom. Another reason why dribble is so good, so every time you fuck up your parry, you can use dribble to save you like that. Because every time you dribble, you get your parry back. So if I parry again, dribble, I get my parry instantly back if I dribble with it. That basically means you can save yourself with dribble 3 times if you fuck up your parry. If I were to rate dribble, I would definitely rate this S tier. This is almost always banned in ranked. It's so overpowered, bruh. If this wasn't banned in ranked, I would almost always use this just to absolutely kill everyone and make everyone mad. So I believe the next ability is pull. So pull is kind of like dribble. You kind of hit the ball to them, and then before your opponent hits it, you pull it back. And then obviously they're gonna parry, right? Because they think the ball is going to them, but you're gonna pull it back at the right timing and then hit it back to them, and then their parry should be like gone. Something like this. Hit, pull, and then they should have wasted their parry right before they thought the ball was gonna hit them, but then you're gonna pull. I probably put this in A tier. Alright, so the next ability after pull is Death Slash. First of all, what is Death Slash? I'm about to show you. When the ball is close to you, you use it, and then you basically have this animation, and you can click when like the ring is like the right timing of the ring. I don't know how to explain it that well, but like if you time it right, then the ball will go really fast to wherever you hit it. And look at how fast that cooldown is. That shit is OP. The cooldown is like broken. A really advanced technique of Death Slash. If you jump, use the ability, and then jump again, you can basically use Death Slash like infinity. I'm gonna try and show you. Oh, I did it. So like that, now I can use it like infinity. And it's so broken! And it basically lasts for 6 seconds, but after 6 seconds, the infinity effect wears off. If I were to rate Death Slash, I'd probably put it A tier, but if you know how to abuse the Walmart infinity while using Death Slash, I would probably put this in S tier. Next ability is Titan Blade. What Titan Blade is you whip out a big yellow sword, and you basically hit it faster, and I think the range of your parry is also bigger, so you can hit it from further away. You can like whip out your Titan Blade and just spam flash. And then yeah, they should die. I'll probably put this in B tier. Alright, after Titan Blade, we have Pulse. And basically what Pulse does is it disables abilities. I think if you have to get close to them, if you're too far away, it won't like affect them. So get kind of like decently close to them, and then if you use your ability like that, Pulse, then their ability is disabled for, I don't know how long it's disabled for, but maybe around like 20 seconds, I'm guessing. I would probably put this in B tier. If your opponent has like a better ability than you and you pulse it, and then they can't use it, right? And then you can probably just run them down. Next ability after Pulse is Phantom. Oh my god, Phantom is so fun to use. So what Phantom does is when you use it, you teleport to the person you're phantoming, and the ball also goes in their direction like this. So like boom. After you phantom to them, you can spam clash, and that might be a good play because they might not be expecting a clash out of nowhere. I'm gonna do this. Ooh. Oh my god, get surprise attack, bitch. Phantom, I would probably put this in A tier. Alright, next ability after Phantom is Hell Hook. Here, I'm gonna show you what it does first. You basically Hell Hook them, and you basically bring them toward you. And when you hook them, they can't use their ability. What this means is if you time your Hell Hook correctly, and they waste their parry, because, you know, the ball's approaching them, right? And they think the ball's gonna approach them, so they're gonna parry. But if you time the Hell Hook correctly, and you pull them or you hook them right before or right after they parry, then you basically fuck up their timing and they die. What I mean by timing the Hell Hook correctly is I'm gonna hit to them and then boom, like that. So I know it's a bot, I think it just parries 100%, but if it was a regular person and you did that, if you timed it right, they'll probably die just because they wasted their parry. Hell Hook, if you use it right, I probably put this in A tier. If you know how to use Hell Hook correctly and you time it right to like waste their parry so they die, then yeah, I probably put this in A tier. Absolute Confidence. Oh, okay. Basically what this does is every time you use Absolute Confidence, there's like this yellow line thingy attached to the ball, and I think you hit the ball faster. And basically what this does is the ball will 100% go to you. Another thing to do with Absolute Confidence, you can use Absolute Confidence and then just run in for the clash. You can basically force the clash because the opponents, they can't hit to anyone but you because you're using Absolute Confidence. I could pop it. I could just run in for the clash. And then boom, they die. If I were to rate Absolute Confidence, probably put this in A tier, just because like you can spam it at random people. Martyrdom. Explode into a burst of energy on death. This ability is a passive. Every time you die, the ball just goes to them really fast. Alright, I'm gonna show you what I mean. So here's a clip of Martyrdom, and basically what happens is when I kill the person, the ball pauses for a little bit and then it goes back to me really fast. If I were to rate Martyrdom, I'll probably put this in F tier because basically this ability only works when you die, so you're basically dead. Next is Continuity 0. The first time you press Q, you place down a portal, so you place it down, right? And then you have to press Q again for the ball or for you to activate the portal. Boom, use it. And the ball's gonna like that. So you can kind of mess up their parry timing by, you know, placing down a portal, hitting the ball to them, and then once they parry, you Continuity 0 right away, and then the ball goes to your portal, and then it shoots to the enemy. I probably put this in B tier because the cooldown is like so long. Next ability, Singularity. What Singularity is if you activate it, you basically like suck in the ball. After a random amount of time, the ball goes to someone really fast. And it's absolutely random who the ball goes to, you can't target people, but the ability is so good if like they don't have an ability to like a defensive ability. Like if your opponent doesn't have a defensive ability to counter your Singularity, 99% of the time can't react to the ball because it's too fast. So what I mean by this is you can literally suction the ball. You can literally just go on them and then the ball's gonna go on them really fast. But obviously this is a bot, so they can react, but if it's a human, then they probably can't react. I would actually put Singularity in S tier. The cooldown's pretty fast and it can be used for defense and offense, because for defense, if you fuck up your parry, you just pop Singularity and you suck in the ball. Offense, obviously the ball is going to go really fast to a random person. Next ability is Key Charge. Key Charge basically makes you go Super Saiyan. Oh yeah, you have to hold down Q, by the way. And every time you hit the ball, it resets, but it's really self-explanatory. When you hold down Q, there's like a meter, and then the higher the percentages... Yeah, I'm gonna die really quick. The higher the percentages, the faster you hit the ball. I'd probably put this in like F tier. I don't like Key Charge, bro. I think it's pretty useless. Bunny Leap. Okay, this used to be really good. So every time you use Bunny Leap, you just like boom, 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 and you slam it on the ball. So basically what Bunny Leap does is you use it, you jump like a bunny, and then you can slam the ball and make it go fast to whoever you want, like whoever you look at. So yeah. Oh, okay, damn. That went pretty fast. I would probably put this in B tier. Next ability is how do you even say this? Chieftain's Totem. Basically what this does is you activate it and you basically hit the ball really fast. It goes way faster per hit, and that's basically it. And then you can like fling it at someone else if there's like another person here, but there isn't because there's only one bot. If there's two people or more, then you can just fling at someone and then yeah, it basically just makes the ball faster. I would probably put this in B tier. Scopophobia. Alright, how do you Scopophobia? You literally just press Q and then boom, they can't move. Like this person with the force field right now, they can barely move. And that's basically it. In general, this is pretty garbage. I'm putting this in F tier. Waypoint. Okay. You place down like a marker, like a sword marker, and then if you use ability again, then you just teleport to it. You can place a marker like close to your opponent, and then you can like, you know, go farther away from them. You can hit to them, boom, teleport, and then go on for the clash or something. You know, like change up the timing and shit. Me personally, I don't think this is that good. I'd probably put this in C tier. Rapture. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is just Raging Deflect, but a bit better. It's Raging Deflect that goes faster, but has a longer cooldown. This is what it looks like. You just hit the ball to them really fast, and then the cooldown takes forever. Oh yeah, also, I forgot to mention, you guys might know this, but so for Raging Deflect and Rapture, if you fuck up your parry time like this, you can use it to save you, like that. So if I were to rate Rapture, I'd probably put this in C tier. I don't think it's that good. Wait, I'm trolling. I put Raging Deflect in B tier. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Oh, the infamous Infinity. Basically, you have Infinity, you pop it, and you can basically run around with the ball stops, and you're basically invincible for like, what, 10 seconds? And you can also like flash them like this. You can pause it, up their parry timing. I would definitely put Infinity in S tier. Next ability is Freeze Trap. So basically you put a Freeze Trap down, you saw that. I'm not sure if the bot will like get hit by it. Oh, it did, it works. So yeah, it basically freezes them and they can't move. I don't really know what else you can do with that besides like freeze them. So yeah, I don't think it's that good. I'd probably put this in C tier. Actually, dude, I'm debating if I should put this in F, because this is like not that good. Okay, I'm putting in F, bro. Like, you can only freeze them, that's basically it. Force. Basically how this works is you can push them back, I guess. Okay, it kind of got pushed back, like, but barely. That's basically all it is. You just push them back. So Force, F tier. I don't like it. Oh, Slash of Duality. Alright, so here's how to use Slash of Duality. It's so OP because every time I activate the ability, I have a light, dual, and a dark shot. And you can see this guy with the black outline if I use light shot. Boom, the ball goes instantly to him. So if I want to target this guy in front of me, so you see the black outline, and I want to use a dark shot, boom, it pauses the ball and then it goes to them. I think it pauses the ball, makes the ball go invisible too, and then it goes to them. That's a light, or that's a dark shot. And then I'll use a last shot, which is I believe called the dual shot. I think that's just a mix of both light and dark. Dual shot. Boom. Oh, he got it back, damn. I would probably put this in A tier. Next ability is Blade Trap. Basically what this does is you sit down this like circle thingy and the ball gets stuck in it and then it just goes to someone randomly. Let me try and use it again. So let me just put this down. And yeah, you can't even control when you want to shoot it, so yeah, and it doesn't even go that fast, so it's pretty ass. Put this in F. The next ability we have, oh, the newest ability added, Slashes of Fury. So basically what Slash of Duality is you can use it, I can go to the ball, I'm invincible, and then every time I hit the ball, oh what the, why is the number here? Usually the number is supposed to be on top of the ball. Okay, pretend the number is on top of the actual ball itself, not this broken white ball. So you can hit it up to 35, and then when you get to 35 shots, and then after 35 the ball goes really fast. 35 makes the ball go the fastest, and then 0 makes the ball go really slow. So how I like to use Slashes of Fury really well is I would pop the ability and then I'll spam the ball, target someone, and out of nowhere just swing it at someone else. That's probably how I would use it to catch people off guard. Slashes of Fury, I would probably put this in S tier. So last two abilities, we have Serpent Shadow Clone. I think you just spawn like 2 clones of yourself and they basically just defend you. It's a really good defensive ability because they basically have to get through 2 of your clones before they can get to you. I would actually put this in B tier. I think the cooldown is pretty long, so. Okay, last ability, we have Quantum Arena. It's basically a domain expansion. I think every kill is, you can use the ability once, so I'm gonna try and get a kill really quick. Alright, so yeah, so you see how it stopped it ungrayed out? And basically what this ability does is you summon you open a domain expansion from Jujutsu Kaisen, and every time you press Q, you can dash really fast. I forgot to mention that every time you dash over someone by pressing Q in your domain expansion, you get to freeze them. So here, let me just try and kill someone first. Use the ability. Alright, so now I can use it. Yeah, I'm gonna show you what it does. Yeah, it basically freezes them every time you dash over. I'm not sure why the bot is not frozen. Probably because it's a bot. On a regular person, every time you dash over them, they get frozen. I would probably put this in B tier. So I think that concludes every ability. And this is the tier list I made for every ability. And I'm gonna look over it really quick to see if I would make any changes. I might put Dragon Spirit up to S. Yeah, I might put Dragon Spirit up to S tier, just because there's 3 charges like dribble, and you can defend yourself 3 times. You can basically mess up the timing of the ball. Like, let's just say the ball is going really fast, and then use Dragon Spirit, it can go to some random person really fast, and they might not react in time. Yeah, I think the tier list looks pretty good. Let me know if you agree with this in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't seen part 1 of the video yet, you should go check that out. I'll link it in the description below.